You are unhappily married. You have your eyes on someone else, and you cannot stop thinking about this person. You are emotionally connected into this relationship. You want to spend time with them. You really want to be with them. You can see a life with them. Every time that you are around them, your heart is drawn to them. But you have a situation. You're married. You have children. You have this connected love in your marriage, but you lost your way. You strayed away from this marriage and you found yourself liking someone else. Physical attraction, that smile, something about their bodies, maybe how they think about things that you enjoy, but you're still married. And you have become increasingly angered and unhappy in your marriage because of this other person. When you're in bed, when you're talking to your spouse, when you're in the car, when you're at work, you're thinking about this other person. Someone else is now in your marriage and have come between your marriage. We're going to talk about what God wants us to do in our marriages. It is God who created us. It is God who designed this relationship. And it's God who we must please through faith and obedience. We must follow his path. And we must stay the course in our marriages. Our marriages are the human example of how God wants us to live. It represents a correlation of Christ and the church. The church being the bride, and Christ loving the church. A marriage must be structured out properly. The Bible talks about how man and woman are supposed to be together, becoming one flesh. And that man leaving his mother and father to be joined with his wife. And how God put Eve into the arms of Adam. He did not want man to be alone, and he wanted to find the right person for him so that they can be happy. So you need to think about how you're living your life right now. See, the world wants you to continue to fail and dissolve what God has joined. It wants you to look away from the Lord and never return. The devil wants your soul in hell with him. You must keep your eyes on the Lord. The Lord knows that there are physical things in this world that will grab our attention, regardless of who we are. But we must stay anchored in Jesus Christ to find our way to his kingdom. Do you want to find contentment? Do you want to find happiness? Do you want to be joyous? Do you want to be loved? Do you want the Lord to have mercy and grace upon your soul and a marriage that is fruitful? There are many marriages that have survived from the start of marriage until a physical death took place. And we're talking about for decades, 50, 60, 70 years of marriage, still holding hands, still loving one another. Now, many of those marriages may not have God in them, but they did take their marriages seriously. We need to take our marriages seriously. See, when we got married, we can remember the love that we had and how we felt about that person. But see, when we go around in this world and we see these multiple images through social media, through being in the environment of this physical life of this earth, we're going to see things in various ways. It's time to take hold of your marriage. Don't let your wandering eyes, that is the devil behind it, that you have allowed through temptation, destroy this godly foundation. It never lasts. It never works. It is sin. And the wages of sin will lead to not only a physical death, but also a spiritual death. Wandering eyes will do serious damage in your life, in your marriage, in your children, and for generations to come. For being or wanting to be with someone else, causing an unhappy marriage. The time is right now to think carefully about your marriage, about your relationship with the Lord, about where you want your soul. Heaven is waiting for those who are prepared. Can you be prepared right now? Can you change your course before your physical life ends? Can you get your marriage on the right journey so you and your spouse can both go to heaven? And if you have children, if you have family members and friends, co-workers, that the way that you've lived your life can be a great influence on the way that they decide to live their lives. The time is now for the everlasting kingdom to be near for your soul.